State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Glendale. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Bill runs first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Count to 60, count to 60.
Back to throw. That's complete to Diggs. On the move past the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his third touchdown catch this year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll take this one in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Ready.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
He's out of bounds.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll look to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Diggs. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Liking 18. Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many...
Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. No problem there on the extra point, and the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line, and he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set. 11.
A first down throw for Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Bengals. Good-looking rushing touchdown there offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Hey. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Cardinals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And the Cardinals will have great field position right around midfield.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Get up. 10, 19, target. Ready, right?
A give. Here's Benson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Here we go. Shot. Let go.
He'll look to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. It's 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. That is fielded at the 13. A nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Bengals.
It's just set. 11. 180.
Laporta in motion. On first down, Burrow. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And over the middle, caught by Tyreek. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Twelve. Here we go.
Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
12. Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Cardinals will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 17-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
Room to run past the 30. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Ready, break.
Third and 1.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go. Time.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
That's good for the Bengals. First down.
Here we go.
At the 45-yard line.
Right it. Time.
Once again, it's Walker. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
Gain of 13 yards.
Here we go.
The Bengals first down.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 12. At the Cardinals 44-yard line.
Here we go. Time.
Play action now. It's Burrow. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will get into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals are back to within 7. It's 28-21. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Muscle up, we got the biometrics. Ran about the election, that's up the highest metric. The city just made a sleep.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Robinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Diggs on the reception. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he will score. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Arizona. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. He's got it! That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
A 56-yard gain on the play. That's another Bengals first down. First and goal.
Here we go.
At the
11
5-yard
MT.
line.
11 MT. Hot. 180. 11. Hot.
Now, Burrow. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be second and goal.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT.
Laporta in motion. Now a second down throw for Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
11. Here we go. 180. 11 MT take. 11 MT take.
Laporta in motion. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here we go. 180.
Hill brought in motion.
Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. from just across the midfield stripe. Here's second down. Throwing is Burrow. And he finds Tyreek. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
11 and behind.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling lead.
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
You know, typically when you decide you're going to throw the ball this close to your own end zone, you're thinking sack, you're thinking safety. But in this case, you also have to worry about the defense really trying to jump your passes, really trying to be aggressive.
And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's Pat Man again, another catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Now, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals will extend this third-quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. They'll run here with Walker. Got room at the 30. Past midfield. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone.
It's a gain of
A big play and a much-needed one as well. That gains an even 60 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, Burrow. fumble, and down he goes. Baron Browning in there to drop him. That time, it's a loss of 7.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals tack on one more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 2, ready?
They run with Walker. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. That.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he gets up past the 35.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Ready?
line.
Raise high. Punch. 11, MT, take. 11. Start.
They go play action for Burrow. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. On the return, it's Hill. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Here we go. Stop!
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cardinals will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Second and 5 at their 49-yard line.
65.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Ready?
On the ground, Benson begins the fourth quarter. And they are finally going to get him down at the Bengals' 26-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. You don't need much. It is third and inches.
Ready?
They'll try and run here with Benson.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up first down.
Ready?
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Back to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Arizona. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On line, ready? Here we go. Stop.
Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, can.
They bring Chase in motion.
Stop.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Quan Martin.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Back. Warriors, Cowboy 80.
They'll go again with Benson. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Count 19.
On the toss, they go with Benson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. They continue to add points, Greg. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
On one, ready? 11 mighty. Here. Dodge.
On the handoff, this is Walker. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be taken down. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On one, ready?
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Laporta in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
On one, ready?
1st and 10.
Here we go. Dodge.
Now, Burrow. That's our short one, caught by Laporta. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Burrow to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Will Johnson. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Get it. Ready.
Again, it's Benson. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd
Let's go now.
and 9.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. The Cardinals lining up for punt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
1-1, ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
11 mighty. Here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He's going to look downfield once again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Intercepted. The Cardinals.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.